Okay, so I just crushed a cup of coffee, got here to the spot. Well, good morning everybody, or afternoon, or whatever time it is you're watching this. We're gonna do a little bit of pond fishing today. Been to this pond one time, and it was pretty good. The water was like crystal clear the last time I was here. So, kind of planning on that again today. I've only got about an hour and a half, and then I have to go do dad things. So, we'll see how this turns out. So what's going on this morning is I've got Carolina rig with a worm, I've got a jig, and I've got a topwater. So been here 15 minutes so far and nothing. Not even a smell of a fish. So we're gonna try this section over here and see what happens. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a woodpecker behind me going to town on something. On something? It's a tree. He's going to town on a tree, because that's what woodpeckers do, right? So I'm gonna make an executive decision. I don't know why it's an executive decision, because it's my decision. I'm gonna put on a crankbait, because that water seems really deep and it's really clear, and the bottom seems pretty hard. There's a beaver. Having a really hard time with the lipless on that rod. I don't have that rod set up for long cast, so I'm having to make like really short cast. I've got a mono backing with braid and then a fluoro leader, so it's not exactly set up for lipless crankbait, but I'm making it work. I like this spot. Got a big old point here. So mad right now. Not having luck in this spot either. So I saw a bass following it, so I killed it and I hooked a stick, and the bass turned around and walked off. Correction, he swam off. I just broke my jig off. The only other two things I have tied on is a lipless crankbait and a Carolina rig. I see a fish swimming at me, and at first I thought it was a carp because it was about 2 feet long. And then it got closer and I realized it was even bigger. Then I realized it was a largemouth bass, the species that I'm trying to catch. And I had nothing to pitch in front of it. It was just roaming, just looking to eat. And I had tied on a lipless crankbait and a Carolina rig. So I'm gonna take a minute. I don't have any other jigs with me. It's the only jig I brought with me. But I think I've got something like a crawl or something with a flipping hook that I can put on. So I'm gonna take a minute to do that. The only thing I have with me is this tiny little 2-aught weird worm hook and a teeny tiny little like 1/8 ounce bullet weight. But I did find some crawls. We'll see if it works. Where are you going, little guy? Hey, hey. Get back in there, you big goober. Okay, so change of bait. Now we're catching some fish. I just need a big guy to bite me. Man, they are liking this. Oh, barely had him hooked. Okay, bye. So cool. I saw him gulp it in, but he was so close I couldn't set the hook. Well, it was a good day. Caught probably about a dozen dinks, but I'd rather catch a bunch of dinks than catch nothing at all. And the monster got away. We'll call it the monster. The big fish that I thought was a carp that was actually a bass. I kept seeing him, he just wouldn't bite on anything. Probably a she, big old fat thing. But anyway, heading back, lost a jig. That's okay. I got more jigs. They were really loving that. I finally started catching them was on the Strike King Rage Tail. They were just tearing that up. So hey, thanks so much for watching. Hit that subscribe channel, and if you hit the subscribe button, maybe next time I'll lick a fish. See you on the next one.